Hi, minasan konnichiwa. Welcome back to Practical Japanese, and in this video we're going to talk about time markers, and these are just 5 little words that you can use in your sentences to be a little more descriptive and spice them up a little bit. Okay, so those words are at, around, from, until, and yet. And in Japanese, those words are ni, goro, kara, made, and mada. Okay, so moving on to the first example for ni, which is at, we have 昨日何時に行きましたか? And that is, what time did you go yesterday? And then the answer to that is 8時に行きました. So I went at 8. Okay? So the next example we have is ごろ, which is around. And so 何時頃迎えに来ますか? That's around what time will you come to pick me up? And then the response to that is 午後3時頃行きます. So I will go around 3 o'clock. Okay? And moving on, we have kara, which is from, and this can be used for time and places. Okay, so the top example we have is time, and the bottom example is places. And so starting at the top, we have 授業は何時からですか? Which is, from what time is class? And then the response to that is 午前7時半からです. So from 7:30 in the morning. Okay, and then the next one is ここから何分かかりますか? So from here, how many minutes does it take? And then the response to that is 10分ぐらいかかります. So it takes around 10 minutes. Okay, moving on to the next one, we have まで, which is until. And again, you can use this for time and places as well. And so the first example, we have 仕事は何時までですか? Until what time is work? And the response to that is 午前5時半までです. So until 5:30 in the morning. Ooh, that sounds like a pretty terrible night shift. Okay, anyway, moving on to the next one is どこまで行きますか? And that's until where will you go? Or until where are we going? And the response to that is あそこまで行きましょう. Like, let's go until there. Okay? So you can hear the まで in these examples. So moving on to yet, and that is まだ. And so my example here is もう読みましたか? It's like, did you read it already? And the response to that is まだ読みませんでした. I didn't read it yet. Okay? And so here I wrote a sample conversation that I'm sure most of us have had in our life at some point or the other. So I'll read it in Japanese first, and then I'll translate it in English so you can understand. Okay, so I'll just start. So 明日出かけるよね? うん。何時から? 多分10時に出発するかな? 何時まで? 多分4時頃帰ってくると思う。あ、そう。どこ行くの? わかんない。まだ決まってない。Okay? So this is a conversation between person A and B, and it says, tomorrow you're going out, right? And then the person B says, yeah. Then person A says, from what time? And person B says, probably I'll leave at 10. And then person A says, until what time? And then person B says, probably I'll be home around 4. And then the person says, oh, I see. Where are you going? And then person B says, I don't know. I didn't decide yet. Or I'm not decided yet. Okay? So I hope that was an example so you can see these different time markers and how they're used. And I'm pretty sure every one of us has had a similar conversation like this before. But anyway, I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. So until then, looking forward to seeing you in the next video. じゃ、またね。